This is David Talbot. I'm CTO of WorkMovr. Talk about the Asynchronous Subsystem, which is a new component for WorkMovr 4, and a little bit of a strange name, but very important. Okay. So what it is a series of computer programs that manage tasks and events that happen a few moments or a few months in the future. Okay. And asynchronous means not at the same time. And Caspio is pretty much synchronous. What happens is that you type stuff into a data page, press submit, and at the same time or synchronously, it updates the database. And we needed a capability of doing things in the future. And Caspio has this. It has scheduled tasks, and they're excellent. We use them a lot, but they have limitations. You can't run them more frequently than once an hour, and you can only process 10,000 records at a time. But two big things is you can't trigger them when you want to. They either have to run inexorably, once an hour or once every 3 hours or something, and so you can't say, I'd like to run it like right now, or I'd like to run it after this happens. And also, you can't execute a program from a scheduled task. So, you might have something happen in an hour, but you can only update a database or send an SMS. You can't execute a program. So we needed something extra, okay? And this is new. So how did we do it in the past? Well, our programmers are all pretty energetic and whatever, and they wrote custom, what we call cron jobs. But this wasn't a future sort of looking approach, because every cron job was different. We didn't have a catalog of jobs. We didn't know how frequently they ran, and if they ran and errored out, we didn't know about it. So not really something that we could do for the future. So we wrote the asynchronous subsystem. A couple of items here. It runs on in Amazon AWS on a MySQL database, and we link it closely to Caspio using Caspio REST APIs. And also, it's the foundation of something I'll explain in another video, which is our work assignment and work allocation subsystem. So to us, the asynchronous subsystem is now a really key component. So let's have a look at it really quickly. And this is where, picture is 1,000 words here. You don't want me to go on forever. So basically what we do, we've got two components here, okay? First, we list all the things that could possibly happen, both human and computer tasks. So for instance, an internal message is a human task. An international money transaction, lookup exchange rates, is a computer task. So these are all the things that might happen sometime. And these are all the things that actually did happen. So we take an activity entity, and when it becomes an activity instance, we log when it happened and what the status was, and if it was a success or failure. So more as we go on with this, but that's the nutshell, and thanks very much.